Today, we're going to talk about something that only a die-hard collector would look for. Other tab rare items. So let's start off with this. Seal of Lazarus. Well, the old way to get Dark Shadow, Dusk Shadow, and Spirit Shadow was that you would have to kill bosses and get shards, then turn those in for seals. And you can only get one seal a day, so it took a long time to complete your sets. And the armor wasn't as good as it used to be. It used to give the same amount of armor for each class, and it would always give focus, so it basically had mage stats on it. They obviously fixed that to be like strength for certain classes. I mean, I have my old Spirit Shadow gloves, but they're not different because I already am a mage, so I'm sorry I can't show you that. I wish I could. Presents were probably the most commonly used pickup item ever. I mean, look, there's 6 different types. Green's used a bit. Blue, there was a 2011 blue, but those are non-tradable, so I don't really have them. Purples are usually rare. These ones are shop sell. This one was one of those, pain in the butt quests where you have common items, rare items, and really rare items, and you have to turn some of them in to get the rarest thing. Like the Armor Kite quest. These weird pumpkins were from an old Halloween bounty. Orange pumpkins were for Coven hats. Green pumpkins were for pumpkin helms, same event. These weird items that are class coded were for that really rare Yule armor. Had to wind up trading a lot of it around to get the parts he wanted. Sunstones, some were for the first mask and the other ones were for all the other ones. Not sure which way it went around. I think the yellow ones were for the other ones and green was for like red or something. Cloud crystals, you needed to gather a few in order to look at the cloud shop in 2012. Not sure if these still drop, but they are from gold leaf wisps, which were golden wisps that would spawn and drop spirit stars. Horns, yeah, I know they still drop, but it's a valuable part of history. Used to use some things for meteoric armor back then. It's a lot easier nowadays. Glowstones, glow shards, glow hearts were from the old wisps that used to be in Stone Vale. Glow hearts were really rare. Yellow over frost weaving. I love telling that story to people. Well, in early Otherworld, like the first month, orbs were class coded. So, thank them that they actually fixed it to be all class, or else you would have needed a ton of work to get them. Gloomgaze Crystal Command. Gloomgaze for like the first week used to drop an item, but then people realized that everyone was fighting over it, so the developers just made it, as long as you're in the group, you get the quest done, so they'd stop this item pretty early on. Witch's Brew, Witch Hat, Pumpkin Candle. I don't really know too much about them because I skipped Halloween 2011, but they're from then. Essences were from quests that the Green Man gave. Silver Jewel Box, and apparently a Gold Jewel Box exists too. But in 2013 Yule, there used to be this daily thing where you can get a gift box, and sometimes you get these in them. The silver ones solo shop for $5 grand each, so most people sold theirs. Foxgloves were for garlands. I'm not sure what these are, but I know they're from an event. It's a summer event. I'm not sure which one. Powders were for getting banshee blades. And you need a certain amount of certain colors to get certain tiers. Like Imperial or Godly, it was 1 tier, and I think you needed black powder for that. This is one of those annoying 3-tier quests I was talking about. Same with this. Snake skins, I think, were for Furyion hats, or however you say it. Winterheart Crystal was for Glenmore, I think. Well, that event. Top hat, maybe. Spider Silk for that weird Hrungnerish looking helmet. Nature Spirits for nature masks. Halloween token. Now that's a weird story. There used to be spirit dusts, and you use spirit dust to get the stalker masks and huntmaster masks, or whichever term you want to use, in Samhain 2013. This is one of those annoying 3-tier ones too. Really rare cracker you can find on the ground 2012 instead of those use ones. I don't really know the history on that. Not really sure on that. Or that. This was from a bounty. It was the event where they had the conch armor charms. There's just bears sitting around you can kill, or other animals. Luther's head, that used to drop. Doesn't anymore. I just checked that today, actually. Ancient idols. You revive with 100% health and no energy. Celtic bullhorn. This is a funny item. It's probably the most useless item in history. It let you shout below level 5. That's all it did. It used to be a plat item, and there used to be a quest that you could do. It would get you 20 at a time. I'm pretty sure I had 40 from that quest, but apparently I lost them. But I got more now. And the funny thing is, they don't even work anymore. All they do is just ungray the shout bar. They don't let you shout. So they're completely unusable now. But I think some of these items are really interesting for the history they hold and the various things they're used for. Well, let me know what you think.